Welcome to our culinary journey back in time where we explore the winter foods of the Roman Empire. Imagine huddling by a crackling fire as snow falls outside, the scent of roasted meat and spices filling the air. Let's delve into the fascinating world of ancient Roman winter dining where practicality met indulgence. From humble porridge to lavish feasts fit for emperors, we'll uncover the ingredients, recipes and traditions that sustained and delighted the Romans during the coldest months. Winter in ancient Rome wasn't all sunshine and togas. Just like us, Romans had to plan ahead for the lean months, stocking their pantries with foods that could survive the cold. Think of it as their version of modern-day canning and preserving. Salted meats, like cured ham and preserved fish, were lifesavers. Dried fruits, nuts and honey provided sweetness and essential nutrients, and of course, grains, the backbone of the Roman diet, were stored in massive quantities to be ground into flour for bread and porridge. These staples weren't just practical, they were the building blocks of Roman winter cuisine. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Porridge? But trust me, pulse was no ordinary bowl of mush. Think of it as the ancient Roman equivalent of comfort food. This simple dish, made from grains like barley or wheat, was boiled in water or milk and seasoned with whatever was on hand. Herbs, spices, maybe a drizzle of honey if you were lucky. Pulse was a blank canvas, adaptable to both humble kitchens and wealthy tables. In fact, Roman soldiers relied on pulse for sustenance on long marches. And you know what? I've got a killer recipe for a modern take on pulse that will knock your socks off. Now, let's talk about a Roman delicacy that might raise a few eyebrows. Dormice. Yes, you heard that right. These little creatures were considered a true delicacy in ancient Rome, especially during winter feasts. They were fattened up on walnuts and acorns in special terracotta pots called gliraria, kind of like ancient Roman pet projects. Then they were roasted with honey and spices, creating a dish that was both bizarre and luxurious. I know it sounds strange, but hey, every culture has its quirks, right? Winter in Rome called for something warming and fortifying, and that's where Msom came in. Picture this, you're gathered around a fire, the wind howling outside, and you raise a goblet of this spiced honeyed wine. Msom wasn't just a drink, it was a ritual, a way to chase away the winter chills. Romans believed that honey had medicinal properties, and combined with the warmth of the wine, Msom was the perfect antidote to a cold winter's night. It's like the ancient Roman version of a hot toddy. Even though fresh fish was harder to come by in winter, the Romans had a secret weapon, garum. This fermented fish sauce, often called liquid gold, was the lifeblood of Roman cuisine. Made from layers of fish guts and salt left to ferment in the sun, garum might not sound appetizing, but trust me, it added an umami depth to countless dishes. Think of it as the ancient Roman equivalent of soy sauce or fish sauce today. In winter, garum was used to punch up stews, flavor sauces, and even add a salty kick to pulse. Winter in ancient Rome wasn't all about practicality and preservation. It was also a time for celebration, especially during Saturnalia, a festival dedicated to the god Saturn. This December holiday was a time for feasting, games and general merrymaking. Imagine tables groaning under the weight of roasted meats, exotic fruits and decadent desserts. Imagine the laughter, the music, the sheer joy of coming together during the darkest time of the year. Saturnalia was a reminder that even in the depths of winter, life could be sweet. Thank you for joining us on this culinary journey back in time. From humble porridge to Dormice delicacies, we've explored the ingenuity and resourcefulness of Roman winter cuisine. These ancient foods not only provide insight into Roman culture, but also connect us to modern culinary practices. The next time you reach for a jar of preserved lemons or savor a bowl of hearty soup, remember the Romans who centuries ago sought comfort and sustenance from the same seasonal bounty. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more historical food adventures.